James. I am the poet laureate of New Westminster. Very proud to be so, very happy to be here today. This first one is called Hollow Man Burning. What a visual. Just imagine, Hollow Man Burning. The hard-edged rumor of impending death, foreshadowing the tragedy at hand. The heavy, muted sound of bated breath. Acrid wishes reign over Shadowland, where a paper king trades places with a clown, an alcoholic drunkard on the town. A bar stool for a throne, smoke for a crown, and every drink he takes just takes him down. He can't escape. He has nowhere to go, imprisoned in this nightmare of the dead. A mad fool ruling kingdoms wrapped with woe, encapsulated in a web of dread. Destitute monarch dangling on a wire, hollow man burning in alcohol fire. So, when I called it, I put a sonnet upon it. One more sonnet, then we'll get into the lighter stuff. I had to get your attention. That's where the heavy stuff goes. Scarlet night. No amnesty within this garden night for wounded butterfly and torn cocoon, twisting, turning in pale shafts of moonlight. Abandoned, dying on a desert dune. A child of desperation, wrapped with pain, sliding down the edge of love's jagged blade. Heart trapped in a world of relentless rain, where mortal wounds and old scars never fade. Cut by the sharp tip of love's scarlet knife, a bloody heart, murdered inspiration, like a last gasp breath that clings to life. There be no such thing as consolation. Heavy with hard lives and broken blessings, love takes her final leave on change's wing. This is pretty stuff. I do have the odd pretty one. Maybe. This one is, I've never been to France, but I feel like I know it inside out. I don't know why. So I wrote one called Once Upon a Time in France, as if I have to. I live in my own little world, and I was in France this night. Once upon a time in France, the rain falls softly through the semi-bare trees, whispering kisses into the screen, as it pirouettes and eddies. An unharnessed ballerina, it dances and meanders under the run-down wooden bridge, where the lovers stand. They stand on new ground tonight, bathed in sacred starlight, dusting emotion's inner edges. This was never new ground to us, when we painted the new moon of another night higher than it's ever hung before. We wrestled the angels for a deeper touch of love, for a stronger sense of truth, and for a truer sense of magic. It slipped through our hands, like sand, like quicksand, quick like sand's gritty, abusive raw, opening like a fresh wound, then scarring forever that new ground, never to be new to us again. Tonight, the rain falls in France, a little less softly through the barren trees, whispering laments into the stream as it struggles and breaks. A fragile antique mirror, it stumbles and trips and licks at the wet, slick wooden bridge that our teardrops still stand on. Tonight, haloed in my loneliness, I remember another night, once upon a time in France, when we painted the new moon higher than it's ever hung before, and I realized we'll paint it nevermore. Giving my lungs a good workout here. Hard to believe it.
Good to know you.
Ah?
Good to know because I was feeling lonely.
out in the echo. I'm just kind of picking them right now. So, get everybody's attention with the others. On the road leading away from you, I stumbled on heartache, tripped on teardrops, wept in silent dreams, and fumbled through the fog. You left me stranded. On the road leading away from you, I felt the deep, shattering pain of my heart cracking and breaking into fragments and pieces, killing the me I used to know when I was with you. On the road leading away from you, all the lights went down. I sat in my dimly lit world and tried to put the pieces of me back together. It was so hollow on the road leading away from you, so hollow, sometimes I still hear the echo. In a breath never ending, on a wind never bending, these trees have always been. Planting in the dark of a new moon before the light of day could find them, these children of a lost forest god were folding their branches in prayer when we lay down in their laps. The morning dew still clung to their leaves, shimmering like diamonds on display. An eagle glided on high, descending with snow-white feathered wings bending. It salutes to this pristine dream, designed by these stately bamboo saints, dressed in a shaded evergreen uniform. Within this timeless chasm of slow motion, unending changes that mirror life and death, these trees remain our watchful companions. Inside this forest canyon, we breathe a sweeter breath. Tomorrow, we'll travel on until the pavement meets sand, beach, ocean, and sky. On a wave ever bending, on a beach never ending, we'll merge with our shadows, walk in the sun forever.
You're on camera.
Okay, we're going to have a little bit of an oversight here. For a few moments, we're going to send this one out to Jane. Mr. Hampson over there.
All ears.
Is that all? So, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Crumbling prison.
Hold on. I'm going to do it.
Interrupted her.
Is it really long? Oh.
Go ahead.
The skeletons I incarcerated so long ago inside the cellular structures of my soul fought incessantly with long, bony fingers. At this moment of truth and a memory that lingers in the crumbling form lost in my mind, where time and tide start to unwind, creeping through cracks, crevice lines, quite unaware of buried land mine, a ghost from the past whispers and calls through gaps in these cold gray concrete walls. I hear the distant rattle and thump of bones clamoring their rusted out trunks, growing much louder as they draw near my guarded large castle, my fortress of fear, the large burned out building I keep my dreams in, where there's nowhere to end and nowhere to begin. Each skeleton was part of a dream that died, a wish that ran away but couldn't hide. These skeletons walk heavy through my days. Late at night, they still linger in the haze. Silver leaves falling from a tarnished tree, the promise of golden days never to be. These skeletons fight, tooth and nail to be free. But if I should lose them, then what would I be? An empty skin shell with nothing inside? Not even a place for my soul to abide? So I draw out my pistol and ready my sword to sever at last their umbilical cord and force these skeletons to take their leave. God is my witness, their blood's on my sleeve. Skeletons I incarcerated so long ago inside the cellular structures of my soul. finally escaped. Like a thief in the night, they fashioned their bones into wings, taking flight, flying far, far away from the weak, frail, and blind, and crumbling, breaking lost in my arms.